Hello and welcome back to Fate's Day Night. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we basically agreed to team up with Rin, and she was like, "Alright, cool, we're teams now. Where I'm gonna go home and do something." We're like, "Okay, bye." So we go meet with Saber, and she's in the dojo. She's doing her usual stuff, and after talking to her a little bit, we hear a noise. And it seems like Rin's come back, and she's got her entire bag, and oh gosh, she's moving in. Oh no! And basically the entire episode just kind of dealing with that, dealing with getting teased by Rin, like having Rin and Saber get along, etc. We made dinner while they were talking about some topics, and then I think Rin was like, "Yes, I can make better food than him." And then afterwards we end up talking with Saber about whether or not we're worthy of her to be her partner, because clearly we have different goals. And yeah, we kind of finished the day. Today we're about to head into the next day, which is the same day as when Rin basically erased her memories, but in a different timeline. So yeah, let's head into it. I don't remember which day it is, but because we're going back to school, okay, it's February 4th. Because we're going back to school, there's going to be some stuff that's going to be really, really concerning. 5. New life. That thing being all the seals that were in the school never got resolved. So yeah. Oh right, now I think about it. I think Sakura said that she was going to come back on Monday, and it is currently Monday. So like, she's going to arrive here, start making food, suddenly find out that she has to feed 2 more people in her senpai's dear place. It's like, no, okay, damn it. I feel the warm glow of the sun. I wake up, my head hazy, to the sensation of the cold air on my cheek. Must be a draft. Yeah, you sneaked out, and then you decided to sleep here. I get up and shake my head 2, 3 times in an effort to wake myself. Why do you keep doing this to yourself? You have a bed for a reason. After my nightly routine, training to fortify my senses, I must have been too lazy to go back to my room. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Sakura and Fujine's reaction to Rin and Saber both being here. I imagine they'll both be here in the morning. I fold my blanket up, pick up all the broken shards from my failed strengthening attempts last night, and head back to the house to wash my face. I expect it to be a war, a battlefield. The moment I step outside the shed, I realize how chilly it is out. Miyama is typically warm even in the winter, but the temps here on the mountainside still get chilly. Oh, okay, bathroom. And I wash my face with ice cold tap water, which finally gets my mind going. I'm completely awake now. Once my mind's woken up, all the things I'd rather not be thinking about, like my current situation, come rushing back. Time is 5:55. There's a tons to do, but first I need to head back to my room and check on Saber. I wouldn't want to upset Saber. Going to the shed in the middle of the night is a ritual for me, so I'm sure she'll understand as long as I explain myself. Oh, I should go buy some more ingredients now that I'll be cooking for more people. I should write that down before I forget. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Huh. I have this nagging feeling that I'm forgetting something really important. Well, if I can't remember what it is, it's probably not important. I love this line. It's so funny. He's gonna hear screaming from the kitchen. I slowly open the door. The room is just as I left it. There's no sign of Saber waking up in the middle of the night and searching my room. It doesn't seem like she noticed I snuck out. I thought she was stronger than this. Unless she was just in that deep of a sleep because she requires a lot of rest. And she's sleeping as close to me as possible so that she can rush over if something does happen. Whatever the case, it shouldn't make much of a difference as long as I'm in the compound. The bounded field would detect any enemy intruders. I should be able to defend myself for at least a moment, which should give Saber enough time to get to me. Anyway, I don't think I'll get scolded for what I did last night. I thought I would explain myself to Saber, but that doesn't seem to be necessary now. Besides, I'd hate to wake her up if she's still sleeping.
Saber, 朝飯の支度をしてくる。Saber の分も用意しとくけど、眠かったら無理に起きなくていいからな。
Did you just say food? I'm
また
there.
後で来るから、それまで休んでてくれ。
After speaking softly to her, I head out of my room as quietly as I can. I don't think he actually checked on her. There's nobody in the living room. Really? Okay. I open the fridge and plan out what I can make for breakfast. And then...
おはよう。朝早いのね、あんた。
Oh, Tosaka's up. Oh, fuck my life. I don't wake up this early. Oh. Tosaka walks in, looking obviously cranky.
Tosaka, どうした？なんかあったのか？
New bed, new me, very unhappy me.
別に。朝はいつもこんなだから気にしないで。
Damn, I've never seen her like this. She looks like she's seen some shit. Tosaka staggers through the living room like a drunken ghost. He's like, the image I have of you has completely been destroyed in the last 48 hours.
大丈夫かお前。なんか目つきが尋常じゃないぞ。
Completely destroyed.
だから気にしないでって言ってるでしょ。顔でも洗えば目が覚めるわ。ここからだとどう行くんだっけ？
そっちの廊下からのが近い。顔を洗うだけなら玄関側の廊下に洗面所がある。
ああ、そういえばあったわね、そんなのが。
I don't know how much she heard, but Tosaka just waves a hand and walks away. And then... Ah, shit. The doorbell rings, announcing a guest's arrival.
シロー、誰か来たけど。
Uh-oh. I hear Tosaka's voice come from the hallway. Sakura's be like, wait, did I just hear someone else? A girl's voice?
ああ、気にしないでいい。この時間に来るのは身内だから。
It's gotta be Sakura. She has a spare key, so I don't need to go to the door.
まったく、チャイムなんて押さなくていいって。
I'm still waiting for it, waiting for it. Sakura's like family, so she can just come in without bothering about the doorbell. She's always polite enough to ring the doorbell to let me know she's here. I think that's one of the good things about Sakura. But one of these days, she's gonna wear herself out from the politeness. Hold on. Sakura is here. Oh my god! Crap! I run through the hallway. Being angry at my own stupidity is going to have to wait. Right now, I need to rush to the entrance and send Sakura home before she runs into Tosaka. But it's too late. At the entrance, Tosaka is greeting the guests, even though I didn't ask her to, and Sakura looks surprised. Sakura stands at the entrance and Tosaka is in the hallway. The two of them are staring at each other, the air growing tense.
おはよう、マトさん。こんなところで顔を合わせるなんて意外だった？
She's like, oh no! Senpai, what are you doing? Tosaka looms in the doorway, appearing to look down at Sakura.
トサカ、先輩。
Sakura is utterly bewildered. She looks up at Tosaka, fear in her eyes. This is bad. I can't manage to get a word out. The two of them ignore me as they continue to stare at each other. There's no room for me to butt in here. The only thing I can do right now is to think of how to explain the situation to Sakura, but before I can come up with a good excuse, I think Rin's got this. She's smart enough to already create an excuse beforehand.
先輩、これはどういう？
Sakura looks over to me, almost begging for help.
ああ、それが話すと長くなるんだけど。
Have you heard of Holy Grail Wars?
長くならないわよ。単に私がここに下宿することになっただけだもの。
Oh god, she's not helping. Tosaka's response is extraordinarily blunt. She just cuts me off and gets right to the point.
先輩、本当なんですか？
要点だけ言えばな。ちょっとした事情があって、遠坂にはしばらくうちにいてもらうことになった。
Sakura was already having an attack when she found out Saber is going to be staying here. Now she's going to have to find out that Rin and Saber are going to be here. Oh, she's gonna die.
ごめん、連絡を入れ忘れた。朝から驚かせてすまなかった。
I was gone for 2 days. What happened?
先輩、確かに驚きましたけど、そんなのはいいんです。それより今の話、本当に。
Smug.
これは私とシロウで決めたことよ。家主であるシロウが同意したんだから、もう決定事項なの。
She's like, I'm living here and you can't do a single thing about it, Sakura.
この意味、わかるでしょ、マトウさん。わかるって。
Oh,
何がですか。
this is a different look.
今までシロウの世話をしていたみたいだけど、しばらくは必要ないってことよ。来られても迷惑だし、来ない方があなたのためだし。
Like, I know what she's doing. She's like trying to get Sakura out of here because this is going to be a very mage-involved household now, and those are supposed to be kept secret. But like here, it sounds like, Sakura, you were best girl until I arrived, and you no longer have a place here. Sakura looks down and falls silent, and after a chilling silence,
わかりません。
no, I'm not gonna listen to that.
はい。私には遠坂先輩のおっしゃることがわからないと言いました。ちょっとさくら、あんた。お邪魔します先輩。お台所お借りしますね。
The tensions are high. Sakura bows to me and walks into the house. She heads towards the living room, heading right past Tosaka and flatly ignoring her. Tosaka just stands there, aghast. I'm no different. I've never seen Sakura like that, act like that, and I don't know what to say. Well, that comes as a surprise, but it isn't the only one. Is it
おい、ト
Fujimura?
サカ。お前、どうしてさくらが俺ん家に来てるって知ってたんだよ。今まで、
Oh.
さくらが俺の世話をしてたなんて、お前に言った覚えはないぞ。
I did notice something about Rin's thoughts on Sakura in her POV, but I think it might be spoilers, so I'm not gonna say it. So, but for those who know, you know. But yeah, she's like, how'd you know about that? Yeah.
ああ、それなら前にちょっと小耳に挟んだだけよ。ただの偶然。
Right now, Shirou should be like, wait, there are rumors about her coming to my house every day? Scandalous.
それより驚いたわ。あの子、ここじゃあんなに元気なの？学校とじゃ大違いじゃない。
It's a happy place. Tosaka must be really surprised, given how annoyed she sounds. Which means Tosaka knows Sakura pretty well at school. Sakura seems to know Tosaka too, and the two of them appear to have a good senior underclassman relationship I was unaware of. But that aside,
いや、俺も驚いてる。あんなにトゲトゲしい桜は初めて見た。うちに手伝いに来てくれてる時と学校での桜は変わらないよ。今のは鬼のかく乱ってのに票を投じる。
そうなんだ。まずったわね。さくらがあんなに孤児だとは知らなかったわ。こうなるんならシロウの口から説明させればよかった。
you fucked it up. Obviously, compared to Tosaka's merciless explanation, I would have handled that a lot better.
済んだことは仕方がないだろ。それよりまずいって何がだよ。
そりゃまずいでしょう。これからこの家は戦場になるかもしれないのよ。だから私たち以外の人間を寄せつけないようにってさくらをたしなめたのに、あれじゃあ逆に追い出すのが難しくなったじゃない。
あれでたしなめてたのか。俺はてっきりいじめてるのかと思った。
I thought you were a bully. You're bullying me earlier.
そこ、なんかつまんないこと言った今。
Slender!
率直な感想だよ。それよりさくらのことだ。どうする？あの分じゃ帰ってくれそうにないぞ。
そんなのなんとかするしかないでしょう。で、さくらが来るのは朝だけ？それとも夕食もこき使ってるの？
She does come for dinner.
誤解を招くような言い方するなよな。朝は毎日だけど夕飯はそう多くないぞ。
そう。それじゃあ これからは毎日になりそうね。
Damn it, what about our nightly activities, Shiro?
毎日って何がさ。
As I tilt my head in confusion, Tosaka sighs in disbelief. Oh my god, he's so fucking dumb! Soon after, Tosaka remains in the living room while Sakura begins preparing breakfast in silence. I was a little worried about leaving Tosaka and Sakura alone in the same room. I'm not stupid enough to forget about Saber. Oh man, I thought you were. It seems like Sakura's mad about Tosaka being here, so things will just get worse if Saber comes out too. Which is why I decided to explain the situation to Saber.
というわけなんだ。さくら、今うちに来てくれてる子はさくらって言うんだが、さくらは魔術師でも何でもない普通の子で、聖杯戦争なんかに巻き込むわけにはいかないだろう。できれば知らないままでしばらくうちから離れていてほしいんだが。
What the hell? I didn't come here to consult her on how to get Sakura away from here.
だからだな。今朝のさくらはどうもおかしいんだ。
Wait, I'm kind of confused. Where did this come from? He's just explaining it, but he is like, "Ugh."
遠坂が原因なんだが、そこに追い打ちをかけるのもどうかと思う。いや、だからさくらは見知らぬ他人がうちにいることに驚いてるんだ。そこにセイバーが出てくるとさらにおかしくなりそうなんだが。
Wait, actually.
待て、俺なんかセイバーに。
Oh, is Saber ready to like pounce at her, like in her battle ready armor? Is that why they're not showing her right now? No, never mind.
シロウの言いたいことはわかります。つまり私はここで待機していればいいのですね。
I want you to wait here forever.
そうしてくれると助かる。さくらを送り出したらすぐに戻ってくるから、朝食はその時で。
Every day he's like, oh, I forgot something at home. Give me a second. Saber nods quietly. I'm so glad Saber's so understanding. Okay, I'm worried about what's happening in the living room, so I should hurry back.
シロウ。
なんだセイバー。
はい。そのようなことを私に説明する必要はありませんが、もう少し落ち着くべきです。先ほどからシロウの言動は破綻しているかと。
慌ててるか？俺。
とても。今に戻るのでしたら、その前に気を落ち着けることです。
Saber's advice is given in her usual tone. He's kind of right though. And breakfast begins as usual, like nothing happened.
どうぞ先輩。遠坂先輩もいかがですか？
Nope, no breakfast for me. Sakura hands me my bowl of rice. She's acting like her usual self. I don't know what happened while I was gone, but the tensions between the two seem to have dissipated. At least, on the surface.
じゃあ、お言葉に甘えて。
On a normal day, Fujimaru. I keep forgetting which one is which. Fujimura usually comes. I think so. You probably noticed I've been saying Fujine a lot, and that's just to avoid saying her full name. As I mentioned before, the protagonist in Fate Grand Order is Fujimaru, while Tiger's name is Fujimura. I keep getting that mixed up, so Fujine is just a lot easier for me to say. But she's supposed to come in like every morning for free breakfast, right? So like, any second now she's gonna barge in. Tosaka hesitates a little before accepting a rice bowl. Sakura smiles as she puts a bowl of miso soup, egg omelet, and other dishes on the table. Tosaka watches the table filling up, looking utterly flummoxed.
遠坂、お前朝飯は食べない主義じゃなかったっけ？
But look at all this food!
用意されたものは食べるわ。当然の礼儀でしょ、それって。
いいならいいか。それじゃ、いただきます。
Yeah, sorry, Sakura. I was too busy.
結局支度を任せてすまなかったな、Sakura.
Yeah, sorry. I was too busy talking to my other girl.
いえ、これが私の仕事ですから気にしないでください。じゃあ、まったくいい身分だこと。後輩に朝食作らせるなんてどこの王侯貴族なんだか。まあ、それはおいおい問い詰めるとして。いただきます。
The three of us bow politely and begin breakfast. It's quiet. Damn, nobody's talking. I guess the mood isn't that tense. Our breakfasts are usually pretty light on conversation. Sakura and I aren't really all that talkative, so it's no shock the meals are so quiet. Why does breakfast feel so chaotic every day? Wait a minute. I get another nagging feeling.
先輩、お魚の味付け。
The fish wasn't too salty. No, it was a tiger.
いや、そんなことはないけどな。どうもさっきからなんか忘れてる気がする。
Oh my god, he's so dumb. What could it be? I try to convince myself that it's probably not important since I can't remember, but I feel like I've made a terrible mistake. I grip something by the sense of I'm gripped by the sense of dread, like I'm ignoring a fatal disease or something.
まあいいか。どうせ大したことじゃないんだろ。
I try to shove the thought from my mind as I go back to eating. Just then.
おはよう。い
Yeah!
やー、寝坊しちゃった。
Fujine comes bursting in. I forgot. How could I have forgotten this? I guess I tried to just forget my problems rather than deal with them.
シロ、ご飯。
Fujine situates herself in the normal spot.
おはようございます、藤村先生。
Oh, wait, why do I hear an echo? Two greet her in unison.
どうぞ先生。大したものではありませんけど、召し上がってください。
Sakura hands her a rice bowl with her usual smile. Fujine takes a bowl and tilts her head in confusion. She senses something strange, but doesn't know exactly what it is. She quietly chews on her food. Wait a minute. And after finishing a whole bowl of rice, it takes her entire bowl of rice to realize what's going on. She leans over to whisper in my ear.
ねえ、シロ、どうして遠坂さんがいるの？
それは今日からうちに下宿することになったからだな。
I stick to the facts.
あ、そうなの。遠坂さんも変わったことするのね。
She's kind of weird.
あいつ結構変わり者だ。学校じゃ猫かぶってる。
そっか。今日からここに下宿するのか。
Oh, she's about to blow up next prompt. Fujine seems to accept this and takes a big gulp of her miso soup. Oh, oh.
下宿って何よ、シロ！
The table suddenly flips violently. Luckily, Sakura is sitting out of the path of the flying food, while Tosaka had already moved, apparently predicting what was about to happen. So I'm the only one that ends up splattered. Wow, everyone's prepared.
何すんだよ、藤根。味噌汁だぞ、炊きたてのご飯だぞ、つくね煮込んだ鍋物だぞ。こんなもんかけられたら熱いだろって。なぜに朝っぱらから鍋物だぞ。
I prepared it extra hot just for you, senpai.
うるさーい！あんたこそ何考えてるのよ、シロ！同い年の女の子を下宿させるなんてどこのラブコメだい！私はそんなタチの悪い冗談じゃ笑ってやらないんだから！
Come on, Fujine. I'm not a protagonist of a rom-com. I'm a protagonist of an arrow game.
笑いを取るつもりなんかねえってば。てか、やけどする。さくら、タオルくれ、タオル。
冷やしたタオルでしたら用意しておきました。
For a second, I thought she was gonna look down at him condescendingly, like, "You deserve this, bitch."
サンキュー、助かる。うわっ、襟元からつくねが必要以上に加熱されたつくねが。
タオルは後。そんなことより申し開きしなさい、シロ。あんた本気でそんなこと言ってるの？
おう、そんなの当たり前だ。俺がこの手の冗談苦手だって知ってるだろ。とにかく遠坂はうちに泊めるんだ。文句は聞くけど変更はしないから言うだけ無駄だぞ。
I do like how Tosaka's just taking this in spades. Like, yeah, this is part of my life now, I guess.
そんなの大却下！何のつもりか知らないけどダメに決まってるでしょ。同い年の女の子と一緒に暮らすなんてそんなのお姉ちゃん許しません。
Fujine roars. Well, that went about how I expected it. Fujine is my guardian. She's also a school teacher. I don't think I'm getting out of this situation with 100 whacks from a wooden sword, or even 100 cuts from a real one. But unfortunately, I have to find a way to live with this.
いや、そこをなんとか。別にやましい気持ちなんてないし、遠坂とはそういう関係でもないんだ。ただ、たまたま事故に遭ったっていうか、 成り行きで部屋を貸すことになっただけなんだってば。
うるさーい。ダメなものはダメなの。私は下宿なんて許しません。遠坂さんの事情は知らないけど、ちゃっちゃと帰ってもらいなさい。
Ugh, she's not even willing to listen. This is bad. I guess she's not as easy to convince as I thought.
先生、下宿は許しませんとおっしゃいますけど、私はすでに一泊してしまったのですが。
Scandalous! Oh my gosh, she's smiling. Tosaka is so casual about how she puts it. Her words seem to be like cold water dumped over Fujine's head. What?
ですから昨日止めさせていただいたんです。いえ、正確には土曜の夜からお邪魔していますから2泊でした。今は別棟の客間を借りて荷物も運んであります。
I mean, that's technically not wrong, but the first night is more like, she had to carry his dead, lifeless body back home.
どうでしょう先生、客観的に見て私はもう下宿している状況なのですが。
The color drains from Fujine's face.
シロ、あんたなんてことするのよ。こんなことキリツグさんが知ったらどうなるか分かってるの？
I'm just imagining Kiritsuku's face in the sky being like, son, proud of you. Go get that.
どうなるかって親父だったら間違いなく喜ぶぞ。男の会社
Proud of you. I'm proud of you, my son.
同感。キリツグさん、女の子にはとことん甘い人だったからな。
Whoops.
それが遺伝してるんでしょ、シローのバカ。
Fujine grabs my collar and shakes me. Well, my old man did always teach me how to protect girls. I'm not as chivalrous as my old man was, but I still agree. Even so.
何？助け舟出してほしいの？
Please? Guys have it pretty tough though, because of my chivalrous upbringing, I do have to keep in mind that, cold-hearted as she is, Rin is still a girl.
頼む。俺じゃ現状を打破できない。遠坂の政治手腕に期待する。
I nod in Tosaka's direction while Suijin shakes me. He's like, oh, please do something already!
オッケー。それじゃあサクッと解決しま
I'll
す。
make this quick. And she just snaps her neck.
藤村先生、エミヤ君を振っても出るのは悲鳴だけですから、そのあたりでやめてあげてください。それに下手をすると朝ごはんまで出てきかねません。
Yo, more breakfast. Go, Shirou, go!
何よ遠坂さん、そんな真面目な顔したって怖くないんだから。教師として何よりシローの教育係として遠坂さんの下宿は認めません。
Fujine takes her hand off of me and turns towards Tosaka. It must be her feral instincts kicking in. She must have thought that Tosaka would pounce on her if she kept her full attention on me.
それはなぜでしょうか。うちの学校には下宿している生徒も少なくありません。生徒の自主性を伸ばすのが我が校の方針ではありませんでしたか？
Man, she should be part of the debate club.
何よ、難しいこと言ったってダメなんだから。大体ですね、こんなところに下宿したって自主性なんて芽生えません。
Come to think of it, I haven't checked the flowchart progress in a while. It's the tiger! Oh, what do you mean staying with you?
ご飯は勝手に出てくる。いつも綺麗。お風呂は勝手に沸いてるっていう夢のようなお家なんだからここ。こんなところに居候してたら堕落しきっちゃうわよ、遠坂さん。
Tiger, you do know that someone has to do all that work?
しねえ。
Hardly seems appropriate coming from a teacher.
それにね、原則として下宿していい生徒は家が遠い生徒だけよ。遠坂さんのお家、確かにここより遠いけど登校できない場所じゃないでしょう。
In the background,
さく
Sakura
ら
was
ちゃんだっ
like,
てあっちから通ってるんだから下宿する必要なんてありません。
in the background, Sakura was like, yeah, Fuji sensei, oh my god, Fujimura sensei, go, keep going.
それが今うちは全面的な改装を行っているんです。古い建物ですからそこかしこにガタが来てしまっていて、改装が終わるまではホテルで暮らそうと考えていたのですが、偶然通りかかったエミヤ君に相談したところ、 それはお金がもったいないからうちを使えばいいと言ってくれたんです。
Yeah, my place needs renovation because this one guy just fell out of nowhere and crushed my living room.
それは確かにシロっぽい発言ね。
Tosaka's like, oh my god, poor me. I need a hero.
はい、あまり面識のないエミヤくんからの提案には驚いたのですが、確かにホテル暮らしなんてもったいないし、何より学生らしくありません。それなら学友であるエミヤくんのお家にご厄介になった方が勉強になると思ったのです。
He's also all alone. Think about it. Think about it. Fujine groans. Tosaka's answer and mannerisms are textbook. There's no room for Fujine, a teacher that she is, to object.
話はわかりましたけど、それでも問題はあるでしょ。遠坂さんとし
Oh, whoops.
どうかとはどんなことでしょうか、先生。だからね、遠坂さん美人だし、シロもなんだかんだって男の子だし、間違いがあったら嫌だなって。
Oh, Shirou, you devil.
何も間違いはありません。私の部屋は別棟の隅、エミヤくんの部屋は蔵の近くにある和室です。距離にしてみれば20メートル以上離れているじゃないですか。ここまで離れ
Oh my god, I keep messing up.
別棟には鍵もかかるし、違う家みたいなものだけど。でしょ。それとも藤村先生はエミヤくんを信用していないとでも。先ほど先生はエミヤくんの教育係だとおっしゃいました。ならエミヤくんがどのような性格かは私より藤村先生の方がご存知だと思います。
Oh my god, Shirou,
彼
you
がその
dog.
ような間違いを犯すというのでしたら、私も下宿先には選びませんが。失礼ね。シロはちゃんとしてるもん。絶対女の子を泣かせるような子じゃないんだから。なら安心でしょ。
No problem.
私もエミヤくんを信用していますから。ここなら安心して下宿できると思ったのです。
Got him. Fujine starts losing steam. Check and mate Tosaka. There are a few things Fujine could have responded to, but I'm sure Tosaka would have no trouble talking her way out of them. Anyway, it looks like Tosaka has officially gained citizenship in this house. You are now an official resident of the Emiya family. And then breakfast ends. As expected, Fujine gives up after Tosaka talked her down. In the end, we agreed that our living arrangement to keep our living arrangement a secret at school, while Fujine would supervise us at home. With that decided, Fujine got really excited knowing that there were going to be even more people to the house, and she left for school in a good mood. Little did she know that there was going to be even more. After breakfast ended, I called out to Saber before I leave for school. Saber, calm as always, says,
学校ではリンの指示に従うように。危険が迫った時は私を必要としてください。それでマスターの異常は感じ取れますから。
She returns to her room. It's time to go to school.
それじゃあ行きましょうか。この辺りの道は不慣れなんだから、学校までの近道ぐらい教えてよね。
Rin Tosaka is in her school uniform, standing next to me. My image of her as an honor student is fading, but she still makes me nervous when I see her in her uniform. Just going to school with the prettiest girl is nerve-wracking enough, but on top of that, Sakura's right behind me, isn't she?
先輩、戸締まりできました。
Sakura's coming with me too. Sakura typically goes to school with Fujine because she's a member of the Kyoto Club. But this morning, Sakura stayed put in the living room, helped clean up after the breakfast, and waited for me to go to school.
何？さくらに鍵持たせてるの？シロってば。
She's family. I treat her like my little sister. Aww.
持たせてるよ。さくらは悪いことなんてしないし、ずっと世話になってるからな。まあ、その分でいくと遠坂にはやれないが、別に構わないだろ。
It's alright, I'll just hop the fence.
それは構わないけど、どういう意味よそれ。
悪いことするだろ。それにお前、 鍵なんかなくても困らないんじゃないのか。必要ないものを作るほど水強じゃないぞ俺。
はあ、そうですか。シロの言う通りこれっぽっちもいらないわよ、そんなもの。
Baka. Tosaka turns her head, huffing. Maybe I'm not just getting used to her, but I'm starting to find these mannerisms of her fascinating.
どうした朝倉。戸締まりができたのなら行こう。今朝は遠坂もいるし、できるだけ早めに行きたいんだ。
そうですね。先輩がそう言うのならそうします。
Sakura's reply is pretty unenthusiastic, and she trails behind us. This isn't good. Sakura has seemed down ever since Tosaka convinced Fujine to back off. Fujine might have consented, but I have a feeling that Sakura isn't convinced.
ちゃんと話さないとダメかな。
Yeah, I should find a way to give these two time to get along and be friends. Yes, just be friends. Easy. No fighting. The slope road is packed with students. It's 7:30, which is the busiest time for students getting to school. Among the flock of students, I stand out and I can feel everyone's stares since I'm in pretty famous company. Maybe she's forgot something, but Tosaka's been quiet the entire time.
どうした遠坂。なんか坂道あたりから様子が変だぞお前。
やっぱり変？今朝の私。
Don't worry, you're always weird. Ah, oh, why'd you kick me?
いや別に変じゃないが、その反応が変だ。
先輩、その説明は矛盾してます。遠坂先輩が聞いているのはそういうことじゃないと思いますけど。
何を聞きたがってるって言うんだよ遠坂。
ですから遠坂先輩は周りから見られているからどこか自分の姿がおかしいのでは。
It's not your appearance that people are staring at for. It's mine because I'm with both of you.
そうだけどやっぱり桜から見ても変？おかしいな。今朝は眠いながらもちゃんとブローしたし制服だってシワ一つないと思うんだけど、やっぱり慣れない家で寝たもんだから目にクマでもできてるってわけ？
なんでそこで俺に怒鳴る？
I'm just imagining in my mind. Sakura was like, but you said you were here for like 2 nights ago. It's like, oh yes, I didn't sleep the first night. It's like, ah!
遠坂が寝られないのは俺のせいじゃないし、仮にそのせいで遠坂の目にクマができていたとしても大したことじゃない。
Sure, don't give a shit.
何失礼なこと言ってるのよ。女ってのは生まれた時から自分の身だしなみを気にするものなの。もう今まで外見だけは完璧でいいよって繕ってきたのに、それも今日でおしまいってことかしらね。
だからなんで俺を見て怒鳴るんだよ。
What did I do?
なんで遠坂が変なのかは知らないが、間違いなくそれは俺のせいじゃない。八つあたりはよそでやってくれ。
Oh right. At one point, I think Issei was also here with us. Oh, those in the other ending. Maybe he'll like be like, "Yo, what's up, Shirou? Why are you with a girl?"
先輩は今日も綺麗です。みんなが遠坂先輩を見ているのは私たちと一緒だからです。先輩。何？その程度のことでこんな扱い受けるわけ？侮れないわね。10年も通ってれば学校なんてマスターしたつもりでいたけど。
It's like, I thought I figured out this school thing. This weird school. Oh. Tosaka ponders this seriously. Hold on. What kind of person ignores someone telling them that they are as beautiful as always?
わかんないやつだな。遠坂が誰かと投稿すれば騒ぎになるのは当然じゃないか。それが男子生徒ならなおさらだ。
ですね。けど遠坂先輩、そういうの気にしない人なんです。だから今まで浮いた話一つなかったんですよ。
In the background, you can hear Ayako be like, "No, I've lost. No."
そりゃよかった。外見に騙されて泣きを見た犠牲者は今のところ一人だけってことだからな。
Go fuck him though. I whisper that part to Sakura as we walk a bit behind Tosaka, who still looks puzzled. School gate. No, inside the school. We walk through the school gate. Stairs follow us the whole way. I only need to endure the stairs a little longer, since we will all separate once we get to the school building.
朝から頭痛いのがやってきちゃってまあ。
Tosaka mutters to herself as we head towards campus. Wonder if Shirou can feel the magic seals. Following Tosaka's gaze, I see a familiar face pushing his way through the crowds of students. Shinji?
Sakura!
Yeah. Sakura shivers at the sight of him. Shinji acts like he doesn't see us. Instead, he makes a beeline for Sakura and says,
どうして道場に来ないんだ。お前、僕に断りもなく休むなんて何様なわけ。
Shinji raises his hand. Instinctively. No, let me grab that.
シンジ、朝練ご苦労様だな。
I grab his hand and greet him. Just hold my hand
Emiya.
instead, Shinji. Just caress it.
お前、そうか。またエミヤの家に行ってたのか、さくら。
先輩のところにお手伝いに行っていました。けどそれは
後輩としての義務だって。まったく泥臭いなお前は。勝手に怪我したやつなんて構うことないだろう。いいからお前は僕の言う通りにしてればいいんだよ。
Shinji huffs as he lowers his hand. I have no reason to hold on to his hand if he's not gonna hit Sakura, so I let go.
しかしなんだね、そこまでうちの邪魔して楽しいわけエミヤ。さくらは弓道部の部員なんだからさ、無理やり朝練をサボらせるような真似しないでくれないかな。
I don't have a response to that. Having Sakura come to my place to make breakfast does hold her up in the mornings.
そんなことありません。私は好きで先輩のお手伝いをしているだけです。兄さん。
言い過ぎだって。それはお前の方だよさくら。エミヤが一人住まいだからなんだって言うんだ。別に一人でいいって言うんだからさ、一人にしてやればいいんだよ。エミヤみたいなのはそっちの方が居心地がいいんだからさ。
兄さん。やだ。今のはひどいよ。
まあいい。今日でエミヤの家に行くのはやめろよさくら。僕が来いって言ったのに部活に来なかったんだ。そのくらいの罰は受ける覚悟があったんだろ。
Wow. What a dickhead. But this does make it easier for us. Sakura gasps and freezes. Shinji tries to grab Sakura and pull her away, but the instant he does... hello
おはよ
there.
うマトウ君。黙って聞いていたんだけど、なかなか面白い話だったわ今の。
え？どうさか。お前、なんでさくらといるんだよ。
Holy shit, we all came together. He really tunnel visioned straight towards Sakura.
別に意外でも何でもないでしょう。さくらさんはエミヤ君と知り合い、私はエミヤ君と知り合い。だから今朝は3人で一緒に登校してきたんだけど、気づかなかった？
he didn't know shit.
エミヤと知り合い。
ええ、きっとこれからも一緒に学校に来て一緒に下校するぐらいの知り合いだから、さくらさんとも付き合っていこうかなって思ってるわ。
That's right, push all his buttons.
エミヤとだって。
His inferiority complex is rising again. He's like, this bitch rejected me, but she's with this dude. Shinji glares at me. It might be my imagination, but I feel murderous intent coming from him that goes way beyond just animosity. And while I haven't really been getting along with Shinji lately, I don't remember doing anything that would make him resent me anywhere near this much.
そんなバカな。冗談がきついな、遠坂は。君がエミヤなんかと付き合うわけないじゃないか。ああ、そうか。君、勘違いしてるんだろう。そりゃ確かに、ちょっと前までエミヤとは友達だったけど、今は違うんだ。もうエミヤと僕は無関係だから、あまりメリットはないんだぜ。
You're saying you guys aren't related in any way? You guys aren't friends? That's a win in my book.
そうなの？よかった。それを聞いて安心したわ。あなたのことなんてちっとも興味がなかったから。
うわ、
Emotional damage. I feel bad for Shinji. If I were in his shoes, Tosaka's words would be traumatic enough. I probably wouldn't recover for a good while.
お前
それとマト君、さっきの話だけど弓道部の朝練は自主参加のはずよ。欠席の許可が必要だなんて話は聞いてないわ。そんな規則、私はもちろん綾子や藤村先生も聞いてないでしょうね。
Yeah, bitch. I was here yesterday in another time limit. I know you didn't show up to practice.
うるさいな。兄貴が妹に何をしようが勝手だろう。いちいち人の家の事情に首を突っ込むな。
それは同感ね。だからあなたもエミヤ君の家のことをあれこれ言うのは筋違いじゃない？まったく、こんな朝から校庭で騒がしいわよ、マト君。
Shinji retreats a step, still glaring at Sakura and me in the process.
わかった。今朝の件は許してやる。けどさくら、次はないからな。今度何かあったら、その時は自分の立場ってやつをよく思い知らせてやる。
Shinji, oh man, Emiya's like, trust me, he used to be alright. Shinji heads towards the school building after making his big pronouncement. He turns tail and run after. Oh, sorry. He turns tail and runs after Tosaka gave him such a dressing down.
ごめんなさい先輩。兄さんがその失礼なことを言ってしまって。
Sakura is apologizing not just to me, but to Tosaka as well.
朝からいい運動になったわ。頭のギアがスパッと上がったし、ようやく調子が出てきたもの。
You already had one this
次元が好き
morning.
なのよね、私。
You had one with Fujimaru. Ah, God, Fujimura.
それに謝るのは私の方だし、ちょっとやりすぎだったわよね、今の。あいつだって立場があるんだし、ほら、みんなの前でああいうのってしちゃダメだって言うじゃない？マトウ君が落ち込んでたら後でフォローしてあげて。これに懲りずにまた突っかかってきてもいいって。
Y'all fucking fight him.
兄さんが懲りていなければまたお相手をしてあげてください、先輩。
Relieved, Sakura smiles cheerfully. Tosaka seems suddenly bashful and looks away.
先輩もできれば怒らないであげてください。
Man, I wish Shirou would get mad at him. He's such a dick.
さあ、先輩しか友達いないから。
分かってるよ。怒るなっていうのは無理だけど、シンジはああいうやつだってのは知り合った時から知ってる。ま、なんかの拍子でまた付き合いが深くなるのは目に見えてるしさ。気長にやっていくよ、あいつとは。
よろしくお願いします、先輩。
Sakura quickly bows. Yeah, the only thing I really get mad at Shinji about is the way he treats his sister like crap.
それじゃあ先輩、今日も一日
Call the services on Shinji. Call them. Sakura heads to the first year floor. Tosaka and I climb the stairs to the second year floor. Yeah, it's him. And run right into the student council president. Issa is like, you're with that she-devil, that fox, that vixen.
なぜに遠坂と一緒にいるのか、エミヤしろ。
Bro, we're just walking the same direction. Why is everyone so crazy about this?
あら、おはよう龍道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
目覚めから嫌な予感がしたが、まさか案件殺とはな。ねえ、いいからこっちに来い、エミヤ。遠坂の近くにいたら毒が移る。毒が。
Blink twice if you need help. Issei tugs at my arm hard. He's like, this is my boy. Get away from him. Tosaka looks at Issei and me without a word, and then walks towards class 2A as if nothing happened. Yeah, that's right. Take that. Tosaka silently passes by, but then
シロ、昼休みに屋上。
she whispers that to me so Issei won't hear her. It's lunchtime. After seeing Tosaka and me in the morning, Issei hasn't been speaking to me. He's been treating me like a traitor.
さっきのは悪乗りしすぎたか。
Dude, you did nothing wrong. I just feel a bit of regret. Issei interrogated me about why I was with Tosaka this morning, and my response was,
休みの間に親密になったんだ。
okay, I understand now. That was not a great idea. I expected Issei's next set of questions to be about how and why we got close, but before I can explain further, Issei staggered away. He's like, oh, no, this can't be. No, he's entered the other
まあ
side.
ちょうどいいか。しばらくは一人でいろいろやらなくちゃいけないからな。
Having fewer people involved will make things easier. Anyway, the first thing I need to do is... okay. I think I actually do need to go meet Tosaka, so I want to explain everything to Sakura first. Oh, right. It was hectic this morning. I couldn't properly explain myself, so I should probably go and talk to Sakura now. I head up to the 4th floor to the first year classrooms. I peek into her classroom from the hallway and Sakura noticed me right away.
何かあったんですか、先輩?
Sakura steps away into the hall and tilts her head in confusion. Actually, let's look at the flowchart. Oh my gosh, she's fucking angry! I thought she would be depressed after what happened with Shinji this morning, but she seems fine.
いや、なんかあったってわけじゃなくて、遠坂のことをさくらに許してもらおうと思って。朝はちゃんと話せなかったから、帰る前に謝っておきたかったんだ。
遠坂先輩を許すって何をですか?
いや、だからあいつがしばらく下宿することだよ。
I'm cheating on you, Sakura.
前もってさくらに相談するべきだったのに、俺一人で決めちまってごめん。けど遠坂の下宿はちゃんと訳があって、やましいことなんかみじんもないんだ。そのさくらは許してくれないだろうけど、それだけは言っておきたくて。
I lower my head apologetically.
やめてください、先輩。そんな風に先輩が謝ることなんてありません。確かに遠坂先輩が下宿することは驚きました。けど藤村先生も許可したんだし、何の問題もないと思います。あの家は先輩のお家なんですから、先輩の好きにしていいんだし、私が意見していいことなんてありません。
バカ、何言ってるんださくら。あの家は俺と藤姉とさくらのだろ。俺一人で勝手をしていいことじゃない。
Oh, she's like, what?
だから
Get a room.
俺が謝るのも当然なんだ。さくらは遠坂より俺に怒ってくれ。その家族に黙って遠坂を呼んだのは俺なんだから。下宿の件だってさくらが嫌だって言うならすぐ取りやめる。それで許してもらえることじゃないけど、さくらが嫌なことは続けられない。
Okay, but what about the other girl? This isn't just me trying to smooth things over. I'm speaking from the heart. Teaming up with Tosaka doesn't mean that she needs to live with me. There should be other ways to work effectively with her.
じゃあ許します。遠坂先輩の下宿も許可するし、先輩の勝手も許しちゃいます。それでいいですか、先輩？
いいのか、さくら。
はい。どんな事情があるのかも聞きません。私は先輩がそう言ってくれただけで十分です。
Sakura looks at me, smiling warmly. She's not pretending. Sakura is giving her honest approval of Tosaka staying with me.
ありがとう、さくら。すごく嬉しい。
いえ、すごく嬉しいのはこっちの方ですから。あ、けど先輩、もしですよ、もし私が嫌だって言ったら先輩はどうしたんですか？
Hypothetically speaking.
そうだな。もしかしたら俺の方から出向いてたかもしれない。しばらくは遠坂と一緒にいなくちゃいけないんだから。
先輩が出向くって、
ああ、遠坂が下宿するんじゃなくて遠坂のところに下宿してたと思う。それならさくらにも藤姉にも迷惑かけないし。
Oh man, this is kind of stupid. Because his excuse for Tosaka staying at his place was that she needs renovations for her place. But the sentence is indicating that her place is perfectly fine. The thought of staying at home, staying at the home of a girl I admire, or rather admired, would be terrifying, but I would have no other choice.
いやでも助かった。そうなったらあいつ今よりもっと俺をからかいそうだし。
No, stop it! You're making it worse! That's a relief. I'm so glad Sakura forgave me. Hey, wait.
さくら？なんだよ。
Ooh.
なんか顔色悪いぞ。
I call out to her, asking if she's alright. Sakura seems to be lost in thought.
言わなくてよかった。
At least this way I can still see him. She sighs deeply for some reason. It's after school. The end of the day bell rings and I prepare my bag to go home. Saber's waiting, so I should go straight home and ignore the girl who told me to meet up with her. There are a few students still scattered in the hallway. Some students are going to their club activities. Some students are lingering, killing time. And a student who's about 10 meters away stomping towards me, looking real mad. There's just so many kinds of students still around. Wait, I think there's something strange in that mix of students, so I quickly turn and head towards the stairs.
そうだ。
Oh fuck.
唐突に思い出したけど、朝方なんか言われてたな。
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You were too quiet. I may have been told something, but at this point, my only choice is to pretend I forgot. Actually, I didn't see that working. I'll just say I didn't hear it. Yeah.
そこまでよ。人の顔見て逃げ出すなんていい度胸してるじゃない。
Damn it, I got caught. Actually, there's no way for me to run if I go home, so I let myself get caught here to minimize damage. I turn slowly. That little vein pop in her head. Yeah, she's absolutely livid. The way she looks now, you wouldn't even imagine that she's the school's top honor student. Oh, wait, yeah. How are you doing, girl?
帰るなら一緒に帰るか。どうせ行き先は同じ。
Oh,
帰るかじゃないわよバカシロ。あんた自分の立場分かってるの？せっかく忠告してあげようと思ったのに、どうして屋上に来なかったのよ。
oh my god, this is gonna get... She looks so threatening. At this point, she won't listen to any excuse I make, but she probably won't calm down if I don't explain myself.
すまん。昼はさくらのとこに行ってたんで、屋上には行けなかった。
She's showing no sign of calming down, so I tell her the truth. And then, Tosaka looks at me blankly, just like she'd seen a ghost.
さくらのところって、もしかして私がエミヤ邸に下宿する件で？
なあ、朝はうやむやになっただろ。だから、ちゃんとさくらに遠坂の下宿を許してもらったんだ。
Fine.
そう。まあ、そういうことなら仕方ないか。
He's like, yeah, you gotta amend that broken bridge. The one I really kind of fucked up this morning. Huh? Tosaka sheathes her sword just like that, and then for some reason...
いいわ。昼間の件はチャラにしてあげる。さくらのこと余計な心配かけたわね。
She looks sullen as she makes her apology.
いや、遠坂が謝ることなんてないけど。
Yeah, you know what? I said it might be like a spoiler or whatnot, but I think I'll still say it. In Sakura's route, when she first saw that Shirou was a victim of, Lancer after the fight, she was like, oh man, like she's not reviving Shirou because of Shirou. She's like, I know that if he dies, she's gonna be heartbroken, is what Tosaka was thinking. And it really shows that Tosaka actually, I don't know how much they interact, but she actually does care for Sakura, and like before, she was trying to keep her away by basically rejecting her and telling her not to come to Shiro's house. But now that she hears that Shiro's trying to mend their, like, not mend, but like, oh, he's trying to basically mend her relationship with Sakura, whether it's Tosaka's relationship or Shiro's relationship with Sakura. She's like, okay, yeah, that's fine, because it's helping her out.
それより屋上に呼びつけた要件って何だったんだ？大事な話だったんだろ？なんか。
まあね、呼びつけたのはマスターとしての話があったからよ。学校に結界が張られているから注意しろって言いたかったの。
ちょっと待った。結界ってこの学校にか？
ええ、シローは気づいてないようだけど厄介なものが仕掛けられてるのよ。サインはかなりの範囲に仕組まれていて、発動すれば学校の敷地をほぼ包み込むわ。種別は結界内にいる人間から血肉を奪うタイプ。まだ準備段階のようだけど、それでもいつもよりみんなに元気がないって気づかなかった？
Now that she mentions it, I felt a little strange 2 days ago, but what was that? Oh, was that why?
つまり
But that means...
学校にマスターがいる。
Oh, it must be you. Why would I tell you if it was me?
そう、確実に敵が潜んでいるってわけ。わかったエミヤくん。まさか学校で仕掛けてくるとは思えないけど、いつ戦いになってもいいように気を配っておけって言いたかった。
Wait, come to think of it, when we came here with Saber, did she notice it in the other timeline? I don't remember her commenting on it actually. Oh no, she did. She was like, there's a bounded field here. That's really weird. But it's probably just Rin, because we already know that there's another master at school. But Rin here is confirming that it's not her, so that's why we're like, oh. No wonder why Tosaka was so mad. Here I was, spending my entire day at Ignorant Peace.
すまん。やっぱり昼間は俺が悪かった、登坂。
そうね、セイバーに白を任されたってこともあるし、つまんない理由だったらギアスの一つもかけてたところよ。けど今回は多めに見てあげる。結果論だけど今日一日何も起きなかったし。
So all's well that ends well. I feel better hearing her say that.
登坂、それで結界を張ったマスターが誰かは分かっているのか？やっぱり学校内の誰かとか。
いいえ、それはまだわからない。学校には私以外に魔術師らしき気配はないから部外者かもしれないけど、あなたみたいに素人がマスターになる場合もあるでしょ。だから断定はできないんだけど、まあ十中八九うちの人間の仕業でしょうね。学校に結界を張る以上、ここに紛れ込んでいても不審に思われない人間だろうから。
Someone who wouldn't seem suspicious if they came into school. So it'd either be a student or a teacher. Whoever it might be, it means that Tosaka and I aren't the only masters here.
問題はそれだけじゃないわ。シロ、この結界はね、発動したら最後、結界内の人間を一人残らず溶解して吸収する代物よ。魔力で自分自身を守っている私たちには効果はないだろうけど、魔力を持たない人間ならわけもわからないうちに衰弱死しかねない。
Oh, death by stomach acid. Yuck.
一般人を巻き込むどころの話じゃないわ。この結界が起動したら学校中の人間は皆殺しにされるのよ。わかる？こういうふざけた結界を準備させるやつがこの学校にいるマスターなの。
What? My vision blurs momentarily. I take a deep breath so I can make sure I fully comprehend what Tosaka's trying to say. But it stops there. I attempt to imagine the worst possible outcome, even if my imaginings may fall short, and I keep that image deep within my heart and accept the position I've been placed in.
話は分かった。それで登坂、その結界とやらは壊せないのか？
試したけど無理だった。結界の起点は全部探したんだけど、それを消去できないのよ。私にできるのは一時的に起点を弱めて結界の発動を先延ばしにするだけよ。
発動を先延ばしにする？じゃあ登坂がいる限りは結界は張られないのか？
そう願いたいけど、それも都合のいい願いでしょうね。もう結界は張られていて、発動のための魔力は少しずつ溜まってきている。アーチャーの見立てだとあと8日程度で準備が整うとか。
In 8 days. Huh. Okay.
そうなったらマスターかサーバントかどちらかがその気になれば この学校は地獄になる。
I forgot. Did he say that like a few days ago, or is it 8 days from today?
じゃあそれまでに。
この学校に潜んでいるマスターを倒すしかない。けど探すのは難しいでしょうね。この結界を張られた時点でそいつの勝ちみたいなものだもの。あとは黙ってても結界は発動するんだから、その時まで表には出てこない。だからチャンスがあるとしたら、
表に出てくるその時だけってことか。
ご名答。まあそういうわけだから今はおとなしくしてなさい。その時になったら嫌でも戦うことになるんだし。自分から探し回って敵に知られるのもバカらしいでしょ。
I get it. We can't leave something who would make a bound. We can't leave someone who would make a bound to field like that on the loose. But since I don't know who they are, just making a move at random might cause more problems than it solves.
そういうこと。今日のうちにできる結界への対処は済ませたから、あとはまた明日よ。これ以上校舎に残っていてもやることないし、シローは先に帰っていて。
先に帰るのはいいけど、遠坂は？
私のことはいいでしょ。シローはセイバーを待たせてるんだから、早く帰らないと怒られるわよ。
But I'd also be safe if I was with you, right? Oh, I forgot. Saber was against me going to school, and she only allowed me to do so under the conditions that I come home before sunset. Looks out the window. Oh my god, it's almost time.
それじゃあ後で寄り道せずに帰りなさいよ。
Tosaka makes her way towards the back of the school. Maybe she has something to do at the gym? After watching her backside head towards the gym for a bit, I hurry out of the school. Alright, go Shirou, go. No distractions. Hey, we made it home. The gate's still locked.
そうか。こんなに早く帰ってきたのなんて久しぶりだ。
I usually help out doing odd jobs or go to a part-time job, so it's rare for me to come straight home from school. I usually find the gate unlocked and Sakura preparing dinner inside. I've gotten so used to that after a year, I've forgotten how important coming home early can be. Even the simple act of opening a locked gate makes me realize how thankful I should be for Sakura coming here.
Tadaima.
I step into the hallway as I call out. The moment I enter the living room, I see the blonde girl. Oh! Was she just sitting here this entire time? For a split second, as I see Saber, I feel like I've been hurled into a dream or some sort of fantasy.
シロ、今帰ってきたのではないのですか?
She calls my name in a quiet voice. I finally come back to reality.
セイバーだよな。悪い。いきなりなんで驚いた。
Yeah, I didn't make it home with the other ending. Just for an instant, I mistook her for a normal girl rather than Saber.
私はマスターの指示に従ってここに待機していたのですが。
いや、こっちの勘違いだから気にしないでくれ。それより体の方はいいのか、セイバー。頻繁に眠るって言ってたけど、今はその。
起きていても支障はありません。いえ、可能な限り戦闘時以外は眠っていた方がいいのですが、定期的に目覚めて体を動かしていなければ、いざという時に動きが鈍ります。
そっか。言われてみればその通りだ。人間一日中寝てたら頭が痛くなるし、セイバーだって眠くて眠ってるわけじゃないんだし。
I wanna sleep more. I'm so sleepy, so tired.
眠りを必要とする疲れはありません。ですがシロ、あなたは眠りすぎると頭を痛くするのですか？
痛くなるだろう、そりゃ。普通一日の半分も寝てたら体の調子を悪くするって。俺の場合は頭が痛くなって目が覚めるから半日も眠ってられないけどさ。
不思議な話ですね。私はそのようなことはありませんでした。今も昔も眠ろうと思えばいくらでも眠れますし。
それはなんか生き物として間違ってると思うぞ、セイバー。一日中寝てるなんてもったいない。眠気が取れたら起きて遊んでいた方が楽しいだろ。
そうですね。確かにその方が無駄はありません。
だろ？今は俺のせいでそうなっちまったけど、 俺から縁が切れたら普通の生活サイクルに戻れよ。
You do realize if they go back to their normal life, they'll be dead.
俺が言えることじゃないけどさ、これが癖になって一日中寝てたらぐうたらなやつだなんて思われるから。
それはすでに手遅れかもしれません。私は皆にそう思われていたかもしれない。
I can't leave the house. My role has already been defined. She thinks about it and furrows her brow. I thought this was just idle chit-chat, but Saber doesn't seem to really get jokes. We move to the living room. Saber looks like she wants to know what happened today, so I decided to tell her about the bounded field at school Tosaka warned me about.
そうですか。学校に集まる人間を生贄にするつもりなのですね。
That means I must go with you to school now.
率直に言えばそういうことだろう。遠坂はまだまだ時間がかかるとは言っていたけど。
同感です。それほど大規模な結界の完成には時間がかかる。学校の校舎というものは封鎖しやすい建物ですから、おそらく神殿に見立てた祭壇なのでしょう。それだけの規模な結界を完璧に起動させるには早くて10日は必要です。
10日。俺が異常を感じたのが2日前の土曜日だから、まだ8日は猶予があるってことか。
はい。その結界が生贄を集めるものであれ、守りを固めるものであれ、完成させては厄介です。それまでに結界を張ったマスターを見つけ出せれば良いのですが。
そうだな。遠坂は難しいって言ってたけど、学校に潜んでいる以上は特定しやすいはずだ。なんとか見つけ出して結界を止めさせよう。
The chance of them being someone from the school are pretty high, considering where they set up their bounded fields. A student or teacher. Starting tomorrow, I'll search the school as thoroughly as I can during lunch and try to find anyone suspicious.
あとは、そうか。そいつがどんなサーバントを連れているかっていう問題か。
Then again, we'll only learn that once we find them. Then, the only thing I can do right now is to think about the servants I've already encountered. Saber's awake, so now's my chance to ask her about them. Okay then. Oh, okay, we have to. I forgot to go back and do the other choice. Alright, I'm going back. Okay, so now we're going to go actually meet Tosaka. If I choose this. Alright, we get a Tosaka point. Cool. I think the other one was funnier though. I promised to meet Tosaka. It may have been her dictating to me, but she probably has something to talk about. To the roof. I buy lunch and head to the rooftop. The rooftop is typically packed with other students when it's warmer, but it's deserted in the winter chill. Although winter in Fuyuki is comparatively warmer, the rooftop gets unbearably cold. I feel like I've heard this before from Tosaka's POV. So the only people exposed to the cold wind are myself and... It's lunchtime! I wanted to get lunch! Tosaka, shivering in the shadows.
遅れたのは悪かったと思ってる。思ってるんで差し入れを持ってきたんだが、その様子じゃいらないか。
You said she was shivering! I show her the warm canned coffee I bought and put it back in my pocket. Yo, give that here!
あんた、朴突な顔して結構気が利くのね。
ただの気まぐれだよ。ほら、もうちょっとそっち行けよ。ここだと風が当たるし、人目につくだろ。
I hand her a canned coffee as I head towards the back, where I won't be seen. I'm not gonna be honest, I live in America. I'm not really used to canned hot drinks. So, I'm having trouble understanding how this works. I know in Japan they have like boatloads of vending machines, all sorts of different kinds that are honestly really cool. But a hot canned coffee is one I'm struggling to get a good understanding of. I know they also have canned Oden, which is like pretty popular too. We won't be as conspicuous here, and there's no way anyone from the 4th floor would see us.
ありがとう。次は紅茶にしてね。私、インスタントならミルクティーだから。
Me too, milk tea for the
それ
win.
以外はありがたみがランクダウンするから注意するべし。
Okay.
はいよ。次まで覚えていたらな。それよりなんだよ。こんなところに呼び出して。人気がないば。
Oops.
当然でしょ。私とシローの間で 他にどっちの話があるっていうのよ。
I thought you were gonna confess your love to me. It's like, I'll do that another day. Wait, what?
それはそうだな。で、どんな話なんだ？
何よ、ずいぶんクールじゃないあなた。
Bro, you were like, we don't have enough time, and now you're just wasting time.
まあ寒いからな。できるだけ手短に済ませたい。遠坂はそうでもないのか？
そんなわけないでしょ。私だってさっさと要件だけ済ませるつもりに決まってるじゃない。
Yep, I figured. I was just stating the obvious so that she doesn't need to yell at me like that.
まあいいわ。それじゃあ担当直入に聞くけどシロ、あなた放課後はどうするつもり？
放課後？あ、いや、別にこれといって予定はないよ。生徒会の手伝い事があったら手伝うし、なかったらバイトに出るし。
No part-time job. Oh my gosh, she's like, he doesn't understand the danger, the situation he's in. He's still fucking up.
なんだよ、その露骨に呆れた顔は。言いたいことが。
まったく、あなたがどうなろうと私は構わないんだけど、まあ一つだけ忠告してあげるか。今は協力関係なんだし、シロは魔術師として未熟すぎるから。
またそれか。魔術師として未熟だっていうのはもう耳にタコだ。気にしてるんだからあまりいじめないでくれ。
いじめてなんていないわよ。ただシローが学校の結界に気づいてないようだから未熟だって言ってるの。
What? About feel at school?
待て、
Hold on.
学校の結界ってそれはまさか。
まさかも何も他のマスターが貼った結界だってば。かなり広範囲に仕組まれた結界でね。発動すれば学校の敷地をほぼ包み込む。種別は結界内にいる人間から血肉を奪うタイプ。まだ準備段階のようだけど、それでもみんなに元気がないって気づかなかった？
Now that she mentions it, I felt a little strange 2 days ago. But was that why? That means it is kind of the same, just
そう、
a little bit
確実に敵が潜ん
different.
でいるってわけ。
Same, same, but different.
分かったエミヤ君、そのあたり覚悟しておかないと死ぬわよあな
I'll
た。
skip over the parts I know we've seen already. My relaxed demeanor fades and I tense up.
それで
そいつからマスターとしての気配は感じないのよね。
Wait a second.
真っ先に調べに行ったけど、霊樹もなければサーバントの気配もなかった。
But it's supposed to be anywhere on their body. It just happens to be on our arms. Did you check everywhere on their body? Even the deepest parts?
よっぽどうまく気配を隠しているなら別だけど、まずそいつはマスターじゃないわ。だからこの学園に潜んでいるマスターはシロみたいに半端に魔術を知っている人間だと思う。ここのところさ、微量だけど私たち以外の魔力を後者に感じるのよ。それが敵マスターの気配ってわけなんだけど。
But it's not enough to track.
魔術師ではないマスターか。遠坂が断定するからには相当な確信があるんだろう。
I'm just imagining Shiro's like, a master that's even more shit than me. Yes!
それは
I'm
信じ
not
る
the
けど。
worst.
そうか。うちの学校そんなに魔術師がいたのか。
そんなにって私とその子だけだって。魔術師ってのは家柄を大事にするでしょ。こんな狭い地域に2つの家系が根を張った場合、どうしても好意になるものなのよ。
そうなのか。けど俺は遠坂の家のことを知らなかったけどな。
エミヤくんちは特別。エミヤくんのお父さん、教会から離反した一匹狼だったんでしょうね。たまたまこの町が気に入って根を下ろしたんだろうけど、冬木の町はうちの管轄だからさ。私たちにバレたらもらうものもらうことになるし、それが嫌で隠れてたんじゃないかな。
Please don't take my house. It's the only thing I have left of him.
なんだよ、そのもらうものもらうって不穏な発言は。
You gotta pay the Mages Association tax, the HOA.
気になる？
Fuck.
それは将来シローが一人前になったら取り立てに行くから期待してて。
まったく、 本当に猫かぶってやがったんだな、お前ってやつは。何が学校一の優等生だ。
Imposter!
この詐欺師。
Imposter!
あら、いけない？外見を飾るのだって魔術師として。
Oh,
ほ
whoops.
ら、私は遠坂家の跡取りだし、火の打ちどころのない優等生じゃないと天国の父さんに顔を合わせられないのよ。
Oh, he learns of her dead father.
父さんって遠坂？
ええ、私が子供の頃死んじゃった。ま、十分長生きしたから天寿は全うしたんだし、別に悲しんだりはしてないけど。
I don't know about that. Tosaka smiles as if that's just how it goes when you have a mage for a father. But
それは嘘だ。人が死んだら悲しいだろ。それが肉親ならなおさらだ。魔術師だから仕方がないなんて言葉でごまかせるものじゃない。
まあ、そうね。エミヤ君の意見は反論できないぐらい正しいわ。
as she says that, Tosaka opens up the canned coffee she's been using as a hand warmer until now. She drinks her coffee in small sips. I'd expected her to take a big gulp, honestly, but she's pretty feminine when it comes to things like this. What's wrong with small sips?
ともかく冬木の町に魔術師は2人しかいないの。他のマスターは外からやってきた連中か。魔術をかじった程度でマスターに選ばれたっていう変わり種でしょうね。
Is that so? So according to Tosaka, I'm quite the irregularity.
それは分かった。けどさ、半端に魔術をかじっただけのマスターならこの結界は張れないんじゃないのか。
マスターが貼ったんじゃなくてサーバントが貼ったのかもね。サーバントは自分のマスターを選べないもの。シローみたいなマスターに当たってしまった場合、サーバント自身がいろいろ策を練るしか勝機はないでしょ。
Huh. That's actually pretty smart, like thinking of that way, because like if they actually had a normal person as a master, they wouldn't have to resort to this method of killing innocent lives to basically use as a mana pool, because that's kind of against the rules of like trying to keep all this shit a secret. And also, most servants are like heroic spirits that at least have a code of honor, or actually at least the knights do. So, but if they had to resort to this, that means, yeah.
だろうな。気に障るけど反論しよう
That
が
means
ない
they're
んで
desperate.
忘れとくよ。
はい、素直で結構。
Good boy.
で、結界の話に戻すけど、この結界はすごく高度よ。
Okay, it's about the bound
ほと
field
んど魔法の
now.
領域だし、こんなの貼れる魔術師だったらまず自分の魔力を隠しきれない。だから間違いなくこの結界はサーバントの仕業だと思う。
We're actually getting more details on the bound field this time.
サーバントの仕業か。ならマスター自身はそう物騒なやつじゃないのかな。
まさか魔術師にしろ一般人にしろ、そいつはルールが分かってないやつよ。マスターを見つければまずまっすぐに殺しに来るタイプの人間ね。
ルールがわからないって
But
聖杯戦争のルールをか。
it's against the rules. You can't do that.
違う、人間としてのルール。こんな結界を作らせる時点でそいつは自分ってものが分かってない。
Ooh, that really reminds me of a certain master in Fate Zero.
いいシロ、この結界はね、発動したら最後結界内の人間を一人残らず溶解して吸収する代物よ。私たちは生き物の胃の中にいるようなものなの。魔力で自分
Okay, this
自
part's
身を
about the same.
一般人を巻き込む。この結界が起動したら
Properties of the bound
学校
field,
中の
so
人間は
yeah.
皆殺しにされるのよ。わかる？こういうふざけた結界を準備させるやつがこの学校にいるマスターなの。
My vision blurs momentarily. I take a deep breath so I can make sure I can fully comprehend what Tosaka's trying to say, but it stops there. Okay, no, it's this part's
話は
also the
それ
same.
で遠坂。
No, I can't break it. I tried it. Blah blah. Okay.
そうね。まあそういうわけ
Okay,
だか
there
ら
we go.
今はおとなしくしてなさい。
School ends.
その時になったら嫌でも戦うことになる。
Lunchtime is over.
話はそれだけ。私は寄るところがあるから家には一人で帰って。 寄り道は控えなさいよ。
And this should take us to the next section. Tosaka leaves with a casual "Bye." This doesn't feel right to me. Learning that masters may attack other masters is enough to make me anxious, but
学校に結界だと。
now there's a possibility that innocent people might get dragged into this too. That's not what masters do. That's just what a mass murderer does. So I need to find whoever set this bounded field up before it's activated. Find them and destroy them utterly.
喜べエミヤ氏
Okay, I know it's trying to be a hero, blah. Wishing for bad guys to show up so I can defeat them is not what I do. And this should lead into so we're still on the scene actually, huh? At the end of the day, homeroom ends and the student starts to file out of the classroom. Oh, it's because in the other route, they had to cover this base too, basically saying this is when we would have met Tosaka in the other route. Normally, I would go to the student council room, but I decided to head home since Tosaka told me to. And I'm assuming now it now it skips. Oh man, allergies are quite something. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. Alright, I can ask Saber about a few people. Honestly, I think I'll just go in order. Lancer. Okay, so right now, if I choose Lancer, we're here. Question Survivor. That guy. I should ask about the very first servant I encountered, Lancer. Saber fought against him, and it looked like she figured out who he was. We know who he is because they spoiled it for us.
ランサーのことなんだけど、あいつは何者なのかわかるか？
は、ランサーのことですか？
Ireland's Child of
セイバ
Light.
ーがあいつを追い返してくれた時、何か言っていたじゃないか。アイルランドのなんとかとか。だからもしかしてセイバーはあいつの正体に気づいているのかなって。
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I was really a really bad history student. I never really cared about history that much. I feel like a lot of the I do understand its importance, especially since history can repeat itself if people aren't aware of certain situations. But I was just never interested. And I feel like a lot of the historical figures that I've learned of were through either Fate or Shin Megami Tensei, especially the mythological ones.
ああ、そういうことですか。驚きました。シローが他のサーバントの正体を知りたがるとは思っていなかったもので。
知らなくちゃやっていけないって話だからな。けど、なんでそこで嬉しそうなんだよ、セイバーは。
Jeez, like my baby's master's learning. He's finally trying to use his brain.
シローが戦う気になっているからです。正体を知った相手ならば対策が立てられる。まず弱点が分かった相手から仕留めるのは戦いの常道ですから。
I don't intend to seek out someone to fight if they haven't done anything wrong, but it'll only derail the conversation if I bring that up now. Yeah, Lancer did nothing wrong. He only tried to kill me twice.
いいから、ランサーの正体。今の口ぶりだと知ってるんだな、セイバー。
はい、あの構想と全身に帯びたルーンの守り、加えて戦いではなく生き延びることに特化した能力から言って間違いはないでしょう。彼の神名は空風林、魔装ゲイボルクを操るアイルランドの大英雄です。
I did remember reading some stuff about Cuckoo Lane a little bit later after not really knowing who he was the first time I experienced Fate Stay Night. And man, this guy is so gnarly. He's actually so cool.
空風林。
I've never heard that name. Then again, I don't know much about Irish mythology.
で、強いのか、その空風林ってやつは。
この国では知名度が低いですから存在が劣化していますが、それでも十分すぎる能力です。
Like, I think people called him Irish Hercules, but I guess, you know, comparing Irish Hercules to actual Hercules, don't know how to feel about that.
こと敏捷性に関してならば他の追随を許さないでしょうし、彼の宝具はこの戦いに最も適した武器だと思います。
I can see why, because like in most cases, all you do is kill the other servant, and if Lancer's game bulk is basically a guaranteed hit in the heart, that's pretty damning.
ほう。ああ、あの槍か。あ、そういえばあいつの槍、 最後に変な動きを見せたけど、あれがゲイボルクってやつなのか。
おそらくは。ゲイボルクの伝承は諸説あります。曰く足で投擲する呪いの槍だとか、貫いた瞬間に内部から線のトゲを生やして相手を絶命させる魔装だとか。
I know that in Fate Grand Order there are other people that use gay bulk, and some of them they do kick the spear.
なんか全く違う言い伝えじゃないのか、今のは。そんなんで伝説の武器だなんて言えるのか。
ですから続きがあるのです。ゲイボルクの能力は様々な形で伝えられていますが、その全てに心臓をうがつという一節が残っている。それは武器としての能力ではなく、あくまで持ち主の技量だと思っていましたが、間違いだったようですね。魔装の正体、ランサーのゲイボルクの能力は文字通り心臓をうがつものです。
Ew, like my heart. The moment she brings it up, I vividly recall the scene. That night, the spear thrusted at Saber's feet has suddenly changed trajectory, heading straight for her heart instead.
つまりあいつの槍は。
ええ、使えば必ず敵の心臓をうがつ魔装なのでしょう。空間をねじ曲げているのか、因果率を変えているのか。ともあれ、槍自体の呪いとランサー自身の技量でしょうね。こと1対1の戦闘においてこれほど効率的な武器もありません。
無駄がない。無駄がないってどういう意味だよ。
わかりませんか。ランサーの槍は城を破壊することはできませんが、人間一人を殺すだけなら十分です。宝具というものはその規模によって消費する魔力が変わります。
Oh, it might not be as big as flashy, but it's hella efficient because this is not a large-scale war where you have to kill a whole bunch of people. You just have to kill the masters and or servants, and if it's killing one person instead of entire fortress, he expends a lot less mana, so you can just keep doing it over and over again.
A ランクの宝具を持つ者はその使用に大量の魔力を消費する。一度使ってしまえば失った分の魔力補充には時間がかかるのです。ですが人を一人、いえサーバントを倒すのにそれほど強大な破壊力などいりません。ランサーのように一撃で仕留められるのであればそれ以上の戦果はないでしょう。
つまりなんだ、大砲一発分より弓矢一本の方がコストが低い。
はい。ですがサーバントには弓矢など当たりません。結果としてサーバント同士の戦いは大砲の撃ち合いになるのですが、
ランサーのゲイボルクはその弓矢を命中させられる槍ってことか。しかもかすり傷じゃなく確実に命を奪う心臓に当ててくる。
そういうことです。加えて使うための魔力量もそう多くない。あの程度の魔力商品なら7回使っても魔
Damn.
力の補充は必要ないでしょう。
One for each master.
ですから彼の魔装はこの戦いに適しているのです。通常のサーバントは数回戦闘すれば休まざるを得ません。ですがランサーならば6人を続けて相手にすることもできる。まあ1対1であることが条件になってきますが。
I guess this is why people always, say, anime is great, but the best source is always the visual novel because they go into so much detail explaining the strengths of Cuckoo Lane. I never really thought about Lancer in this way, but now that Saber mentions it, she's absolutely correct. In other words, he may not be a flashy servant, but he can manage solid win.
その割には本人無駄が多かったぞ。俺を相手にして遊んでいたしな。
You aren't worth his time.
ですね。ランサー自身裏っ気のある人物のようです。非常な人物ではありましたが、どこか憎めない一面がありました。
I might agree, but I shouldn't let my guard down. The guy stabbed me in the chest as casually as if we were cutting grass. Neither Berserker nor Lancer are the type to hesitate about using the weapons they wield. And then now we're gonna go into the next section, I believe. But let's get some more details on the other servants. All right, this time I'm going to talk about Archer. That guy. It's like, hey Saber, what do you know about Archer? I saw him for approximately 3 seconds before I kicked his ass. Don't know much about him. He didn't use a bow though. I should ask about Tosaka's servant, Archer. Saber defeated him in a single attack, though she did surprise him, so I have no idea how powerful he is.
なあセイバー、アーチャーのことだけど、あいつのことでなんか気づいたことってないか？
Yeah, he was a weak ass motherfucker.
アーチャーですか？いえ、シロウが把握できている以上のことは何も。単純な戦闘能力では私が上回っているようですが、彼の宝具も戦闘技術も体験していません。
His basic combat abilities are better than Saber's.
一度勝利しているからといって楽観していい相手ではないでしょう。
そうか。まあ本当に一瞬だったからな。
I think that's literally all we know about
それ
him.
にあいつなんていうか。
In that moment, when Saber attacked him, I had this uncanny feeling. Like it was a surprise attack, but it wasn't. The Red Knight looked like he had already sensed Saber's presence, but he froze him when he saw Saber, so he couldn't react to Saber's onslaught.
なあセイバー、あいつセイバーのことを知ってるんじゃないかな。
Oh.
あの時セイバーの剣を受けたのは敵襲じゃなくてセイバー自体に驚いたからだって感じるんだけど。
This is amnesia. He's like, I'm remembering.
そう考えると私も納得できる。弓使いである以上、接近戦で私に劣るのは当然です。ですがそれにしても、あの時のアーチャーは脆すぎた。何か外的要因で実力を発揮できなかったのではと考えていたのですが。
だろ？それに俺、あいつとランサーの戦いを見ているんだよ。アーチャーは攻めこそしなかったけど、防御は神業じみてた。
I thought Saber was
セイ
just
バー
really
の一撃を受
OP.
けるなんてどうかしていたとしか思えない。
It is kind of funny seeing this from Tosaka's side because she was just like, nah, she fucking swept. We got destroyed. We got rolled. Archer was useless.
私は手を抜かれたということですか？
Rather than being upset by an easy victory, she seems more bothered that he might have taken it easy on her. Saber glares at an unseen enemy.
いいでしょう。ミントの共闘が解けた後、私を侮辱した
I'll
ことを
kick his
後悔
ass.
させるだ
I'll
けです。
prove to him that I am the stronger one.
ああいや、あいつだって好きで手を抜いたってわけじゃないだろうし、そんな目の敵にする必要はないんじゃないか。
I suddenly find myself defending Archer.
シロウはアーチャーの行為が許せるというのですか？いえ、むしろ行為というか擁護しているように聞こえる。まさかとは思うのですが、サーバントとしてアーチャーの方が好ましいと。
He's like, well, if you like Archer so much, why don't we switch? Rin clearly wanted a saber.
それこそまさかだ。俺言っとくけど、あいつは気に食わないぞ。話したことはないけど、遠目から見ただけで気が合わないって直感したんだからな。
それはよかった。
That was a cute saber face though.
余計な杞憂でしたが、安心しました、シロウ。
びっくりしたのはこっちだ。けど、なんだってそんなことで安心するんだよ、セイバーは。
そうですね。確かにおかしな話です。ああ、おそらく戦闘面での相性の問題でしょう。私は白兵戦を主体とするサーバントで、アーチャーは砲撃戦を主体とするサーバントだ。もしシロウがアーチャーと相性がいいというのであれば、私とは相性が悪いことになる。それでは互いに実力を発揮できない。
Saber nods, convinced that that must be the reason for her relief.
そんなもんか。
Either way, we have absolutely no information on Archer. We still don't know which hero he is, what age he's from, or what kind of noble phantasm he possesses. We didn't learn shit from that. Alright, back to here. So this time we're gonna ask about Basaka, the giant. I should have asked about the servant who overwhelmed Saber, Berserker. According to Saber and Tosaka, he's likely the strongest servant, if only in battle.
セイバー、もう一度バーサーカーと戦ったら、その時はどうなる？俺がマスターである限り、セイバーはあいつに勝てないのか？
Saber's greatest weakness. So I asked whether she is unable to demonstrate her full potential just because she formed a contract with an inexperienced master like me.
それは違う、シロ。たとえあなたが成熟したマスターであろうと、バーサーカーが強敵であることは変わりません。この問題であなたが自らの未熟を責めることはない。
そうかもしれないけど、実際セイバーは多くの制約を負ってるんだろう。ならもしセイバーが本来のセイバーだったら
Easy GG no re. Yeah, next question.
いいえ、私が万全であろうとバーサーカーを倒すことは難しい。いいえ、どのようなサーバントであれ、あの巨人を追い詰めることは不可能かもしれない。
I do like how tactical she is because a lot of servants are very arrogant. Like you even heard Archer, when he was summoned, it's like, don't worry, I am the strongest. I am the fucking strong. But and you know, Lancer is also very confident that he can kill anyone. But every servant so far, other than Saber, has just been extremely confident in their abilities because they know that they are the shit after the mark they made on history. But it's hard to say who will win, you know, in certain matchups. But here's Saber being like, nope, Berserker's actually really strong, and I don't even if I were in normal like max power, my chances are still not that great.
シロ、あの夜の戦いを覚えていますか？バーサーカーはリンの魔術を難なく弾きました。彼には私のような大魔力は備わっていない。
He just flexed that shit off.
彼はただ肉体の強度のみでリンの魔術を無効化したのです。
それは見たけど、そんなに驚くようなことか。
He just flexed that shit off.
単にバーサーカーの体が硬いってことだろ。
違います。バーサーカーはリンの魔術に耐えたのではなく弾いたのです。攻撃に耐えたというのなら、その箇所を必要に狙えばいつか鎧は砕け散るでしょう。ですが弾いたのなら別だ。リンの魔術はそもそもバーサーカーに届いていなかった。
届いていなかった。つまりセイバーみたいに魔術を無効化したってことか。
はい。ですが先ほど言ったようにバーサーカーは大魔力のスキルを持っていないとなると、彼の宝具は魔術を弾いたとしか思えない。これは憶測ですが、バーサーカーの宝具は鎧です。それも単純な鎧ではなく概念武装と呼ばれる魔術理論に近い
Conceptual weapon.
おそらくバーサーカーには一定の水準に達していない攻撃を全て無効化する能
So
力がある。
broken. He gets free damage reduction.
リンの魔術が通じなかったのはそのためでしょう。
Oh my god, he has like 7 DR and then Rin's magic doesn't do enough damage to even meet that DR requirement.
バーサーカーの正体がギリシャの大英雄であるのなら、その能力はほぼ A ランクです。彼に傷を負わせたいのなら、少なくとも彼と同じランクの攻撃数値を用いなければならないと思います。
Actually, on that note, we do have weapons here. Do weapons have ranks in this game? Nah. I'm gonna take a look at the servants and their noble phantasms. So once again, this is Saber's stat sheet. Noble phantasm. The barrier of the Wind King is all we know for her at the moment, and it's only a rank C, so it's not enough to actually do any legit damage. I think Gay Bulg should be a no, whoa, Gay Bulg is only a B rank, so if what Saber is saying is true, then Lancer has 0 chance against Berserker. There are also multiple reasons why Lancer would be a really bad matchup against Berserker. I think Ilya gave it away before, but I'm not really gonna say it just in case people don't know. Archer, we don't know anything about his Noble Phantasm, and we don't know the rest of the people. So at the moment, Berserker's looking untouchable.
同じランクの攻撃数値。つまりそれって。
はい。言いにくいのですが、通常攻撃であろうと宝具であろうと A ランクに届かない攻撃は全て無効化されるでしょう。あの巨人を倒したいのなら、少なくとも A ランクの通常攻撃力とそれを上回る宝具が必要になってきます。
Ooh. I close my eyes and remember Saber's abilities. Saber's strength. Her normal attacks are rank B. Her normal phantasm is rank C. Unbelievable. If what Saber's saying is true, there's no way we can even hurt Berserker, let alone defeat him.
ちょっと待った。筋力と宝具の基準は違うんじゃないのか。いくらランクが低いからって宝具ってのは強力な武器なんだろ。なら筋力に置き換えれば A ランクに届くんじゃないのか。
はい。宝具と通常攻撃では比べるべくもない。宝具の C ランクは通常能力に変換すれば A ないし A プラスに該当します。
I did not realize that. In that case, I take that back. Lancer would be able to hit Berserker.
ですが、
But
バーサーカーを守る断りは物理的な
I
法
take
則
that
外
back
にありま
again.
す。
Berserker says, fuck your logic.
あれはたとえ世界を滅ぼせる宝具であれ、それが A ランクに届いていないものならば無力化するという概念です。
じゃあ次に襲われた時が
Will be our last. We'll die.
いいえ、どのような英霊であろうと必ず弱点が存在します。少なくともバーサーカーは対上レベルの攻撃手段を持っていない。
Oh.
襲われたところで一撃で全滅するという事態は避けられる。私の傷が感知すれば対等の一騎打ちが可能です。その間にシローは撤退できますし、何らかの援護をしてもらうことで勝算が見えるかもしれない。
結局撤退が大前提なんだな。それまでになんとかバーサーカーの弱点を探さなくちゃいけないってことか。で、そういえば対上レベルの攻撃方法ってのは何なんだ。
Big blast go boom.
宝具の攻撃力のことです。一騎打ちで進化を発揮する対人宝具、団体戦闘で猛威を振るう対軍宝具、そして一撃で全てを消する対上宝具。宝具は大きくこの3つに分類されます。
I see. Anti-army and anti-fortress attacks, just like their names, sound like giant missiles. They'd wipe out Tosaka and me in an instant. I don't know why. He's like, yeah, I gotta use Tosaka as the reference. Luckily, Berserker didn't have any attacks like that.
ですが、その欠点を補うのがマスターです。イリアスフィールは膨大な魔力の塊だった。彼女が卓越した魔術師であり、バーサーカーが彼女の死後に徹するのなら、私はシロを守りきることができないでしょう。
I see. Berserker isn't our only concern. Master and servant are one. I am Saber's weakness in that regard too. Ah, okay. I guess we're done with all the servant asking. Yeah, about the other servants that I've already asked
待
about.
ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Sakura.
そんなことわかるの
I'm
か。
assuming Sakura.
もうこんな時間。まずい。きっとさくらが帰ってきたんだ。
Well, time to apologize to Sakura again. Doorbell rings, and from the front
お
entrance.
邪魔します。
そういえば悪いんだが
分かっています。部屋に戻っていますから、私のことは気にせずに。
Oh. Sarah goes back to her room, almost as if switching with Saber.
ただいま。感心感心。ちゃんと先に帰ってたわね。
I'm a good boy. Tosaka walks in laden with shopping bags. Oh, someone bought ingredients. Yes.
珍しいですね。先輩がこんな早くから帰ってきてくれ
It's
るなん
like,
て。
yes, I'm not working, but someone has the funds. She's my sugar mommy. Sakura walks in, smiling happily.
よし。準備は完璧
All right, I forgot. They said they were going to take
それ
turns
じゃあ始
cooking.
めるとしましょうか。
Tosaka psychs herself up and heads to the kitchen.
お夕飯の支度なんですけど。
Are you sure we can leave it to her?
今日は遠坂の番だからいい。さくらは朝作ってくれたんだから夜は任せてくれ。
But what if she sucks at
遠坂がいる
cooking?
うちは俺とあいつで夕飯を作るから。
先輩がそう言うのならそうします。
Sakura quietly sits down. I hear a fiery, boisterous sound coming from the kitchen, but I see nothing of
あ
Tosaka.
れなら任せても大丈夫だな。
I don't know. I have a really bad feeling about this for some reason. I mean, theoretically, Tosaka... Oh, I forgot. I mean, she grew up as like an Ojo-sama, but... Did she cook? She was alone at the beginning of the game, but I don't remember if she just sent away her like, not like servant as an archer, but like servant as in like housekeeping people away because the Holy Grail War was coming off. I don't remember.
ちょっと部屋で休んでくれ。藤姉がやってきたら、たまには風呂を沸かすように言っといてくれ。
どうぞごゆっくり先輩。ご飯の支度ができたら呼びに行きますね。
そうだ。部屋に来るときはノックを忘れないでくれ。
I want my privacy, please. It's a little before 6 o'clock. I figured dinner would be ready around 7 o'clock. It sure might be. I return to my room and find Saber sleeping in the room next door.
なんだ。なんか話そうと思ったのに。
I click my tongue with disappointment and sit down.
何言ってんだか。聖杯戦争のこと以外、何話していいかもわからないくせに。
Besides, I don't know how to act around Saber.
ま、いいけどさ。眠ってるならそれで。
I muttered to myself and stared at the hands of the clock. Last night, Saber, Tosaka, and I ate dinner. But today, Sakura and Fujine are in the mix as well, making it 5 people.
いや、
I was about to
セイバー
say,
はダメなのか。
as long as Fujine and Sakura are around, I can't have Saber come out of her room.
セイバー、朝飯食ったのかな。
Last night, Saber was nodding while eating her dinner. Based on her behavior, it's not like she doesn't need food.
昼飯は用意しなかったし、腹減ってるよな、そりゃ。
Once Fujine and Sakura go home, I should warm up some dinner for Saber. She'll have to eat alone, but there's nothing we can do about that. It's just... imagining Saber eating by herself is making me kind of mad.
シロ、起きてる？
Tosaka knocks on my door and peeks her head inside.
どうさか？なんだ、なんか用か？
何って夕食なんだけど。できたから来て。
Alright, what kind of purple curry is this gonna look like from Persona 4 Golden? Is it already that time? I pick myself up, I glance towards Saber's room and head into the hallway. Bye, Saber! Is Fujine here? Yup!
あ、来た来た。ほら見てよこの料理。なんと遠坂さんは長らく不在だった中華料理ができる人だったのだ。
But does it taste good? Fujine dances excitedly around the table, which is laid out with dinner. Now that she mentioned it, it does all look like to be Chinese dishes today. She's gonna have a really smug-ass, happy face. 4 big plates decorate the table. Crab meat with egg omelet, shredded beef with green peppers, a vegetable stir-fry with some fancy meat I've never seen before, and for some reason, a plate full of steamed shumai. Salad has been served with individual plates for everyone, and the setup seems to have been well thought out. It's pretty extravagant. Fujine loves it.
驚いたな。遠坂のことだから洋風で来ると思ったのに。
本当は洋風を考えてたそうですよ。けど中華料理は誰も作らないって言ったら、なら私が作るって。
She has a repertoire.
なんでそう隙間をつくような人生しか送れないのか、あいつは。なあさくら、遠坂と一緒に帰ってきたけど、あれは一緒に買い物に行ってたのか？
遠坂先輩、弓道部が終わるまで
Oh,
待っててく
so
れたの。
cute.
それで帰り道がてら2人で買い出しに行ってました。
そうなのか。なんだ、思ったより仲がいいじゃないか、2人とも。
そうですね。遠坂先輩とは学校でもよく話してましたから、私のどこが気に入られたかわからないんですけど、入学した頃から親切にしてもらってます。
She was kind to me until she tried to take away my boy. Huh. So Tosaka really is a nice upperclassman.
おしゃべりはいいから早く食べよう。私もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
Peko Peko! Fujine sits down excitedly.
だってさ、2人も早く座ったら。中華物って冷めると犯罪的にまずいんだから。
Tosaka sits down after she tells us to do the same. I sit down without a word. Everyone bows and thanks Tosaka for cooking, then starts eating. Okay, is it good? Is it good? Whoa! Oh, it's good! Oh my gosh, she's broken the trope! I hate to admit it, but it's good. I've never cooked Chinese food because I thought it all tasted the same, but Tosaka's dish makes me realize that it had all been biased on my part. I find myself regretting that. Ooh.
うわー、すごいすごい。こんなにご飯を美味しくさせる料理は久しぶりだよ。東坂さんに100点をあげましょう。
Hey, full marks.
ありがとうございます。先生のように素直に感想を言ってもらえると私も嬉しいです。
She just gives like Shirou a glance, like, yeah, that's right, I win, bitch.
はい、私も中華を見直しました。辛いのって苦手なんですけど、すごく美味しいです。
Sakura looks pleased, seeming to enjoy the food too. After seeing everyone's happy faces, Tosaka, is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? She turns to face me, her face triumphant.
なんだよ。痛そうだな。
She's thinking it, bitch, I win.
別にみんなに気に入ってもらえてよかったなって。まあ若干一名素直じゃないのがいるけど、それはそれで楽しいと
Oh
思
my
って
gosh,
し
she's
ましょう。
doing it.
そうか。さてはお前、昨日俺に飯作らせたのはこっちの戦力分析か。
はい、今日の教訓は手の内は常に隠しておくでした。
Tosaka returns to her food, looking exceedingly pleased with herself. Joke's on you, I get to eat better food than the stuff I cook. Oh man. Dinner is a bit livelier than I expected. Sakura and Tosaka are acting like good upper and underclassmen, and Fujine is now completely on Tosaka's side. Well, I have no complaints about getting to enjoy a good meal. There are no complaints, but I can't feel unreservedly good about sharing a meal with everyone here. I stand up.
何しろトイレ？
I've been keeping a secret.
いや、忘れ物をした。連れてくるから待っててくれ。
The moment I step out of the living room, I lock eyes with Tosaka, who's looking at me silently. He's gonna do it. I just didn't think it was right. That's why. I didn't like the fact that I was making her sit alone, even though she's living with us. So without really considering the consequences of my action, I take her hands.
シロ、突然何をするのです？
いいから来てくれ。みんなにセイバーを紹介するから。
正気ですか？待ってください。それは。
正気だから連れて行くんだ。ほら、いいから行こう。後のことなんてなるようになる。
シロ。
Dude, she can probably bench press like 50 of you. You shouldn't do that. I'm still dragging her body along by the time we reach the living room.
悪いな、父坂。もう一人分いいかな。
She's like, God damn it! Tosaka doesn't object. But Fujine and Sakura are looking at Saber in a confused astonishment.
遅くなったけど紹介する。この子はセイバーって言って、しばらく面倒を見ることになったから。見ての通り外国人さんだから、日本の暮らしには慣れてないんで、そのあたり助けてやってくれ。
They're like, The two don't react. It's understandable, but I can't really find it in me to care right now.
ほら、そこに座れよ、セイバー。飯はみんなで食べた方がいいだろ。
それは確かに効率的だとは思いますが、私は。
遠慮なんてするな。だいたいな、これからはセイバーも一緒に住むんだぞ。同じ家に住んでるんだから、一緒に飯を食うのは当然だ。
Last time they were able to spin it in a way that was beneficial for Saber to stay, so maybe she can do it again?
はい。シローがそう言うのでしたら、私は従うだけです。
そんなのだ。
Wow! Round 2! Purple version! My ears! My ears are ringing!
一体どうしちゃったのよ、シローってば。東坂さんだけじゃなく、こんな子まで連れ込んじゃって、いつからここは旅館みたいになっちゃったのよ。
Come on, let me stay then too. I don't want to cook and, make my own bath. You already don't.
なんだよ、いいじゃないか。旅館みたいに広いんだから、一人や二人部屋を貸しても。東坂がいいんなら、セイバーだっていいだろ、下宿ぐらい。
いいわけないでしょ。東坂さんは認めるけど、そんな得体の知れない子なんて知らないもん。一体どこの子なのよ、その子は。
どこの子って遠い親戚の子だよ。よくわからない事情があって親父を頼ってやってきたとか。
そんな作り話信じられない。だいたいね、仮にそうだとしてもどうしてエミヤの家に来たのよ。キリツグさんに外国の知り合いなんているはずだ。
He goes on trips. Wait a minute, he does go on trips. She can't say that with any confidence, and she knows it. My old man traveled constantly, and so he probably had a few more friends from other countries than in Japan.
ないとは言い切れないけどそれにしたっておかしいわ。あなた何のためにここに来たのよ。
Oh crap, she can't do this. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese because she already spoke in fluent Japanese 3 seconds earlier.
あ、いやだからそれは。
シロー、黙ってなさい。セイバーさん、私はあなたに聞いてるんだけど。
Man, she had a one-on-one with Tosaka before, now she's having a one-on-one with Saber. It's your turn. Saber's silent. I don't blame her. Saber doesn't really have a backstory and she's not cunning enough to go along with my lies.
さあ、私はキリツグの言葉に従っただけですから。
I guess she does.
キリツグさんがシローを頼むって？
Yes, we were arranged lovers from a very young age.
はい。あらゆる敵からシローを守るようにと。
Ever so quietly, Saber says it with such a straightforwardness and clarity. There's no room for anyone to protest. Even if it really was a lie, it will become the absolute truth in Saber's mind. Even Fujine can't argue with her. But she stands up with a frown and glares right at Saber.
いいわ。そこまで言うんなら腕前を見せてもらうんだから。
Oh my god, what was it, like a 3-dan kendo championship, whatever, versus literal like hero of the sword? Fujine drops this on all of us out of nowhere. Dun dun dun, into the dojo! And with the sound of whooshing wind, Fujine takes us outside. Oh my god, we have post-dinner entertainment, let's go! And then she takes the bamboo sword, a shinai, hanging on the wall, and continues glaring at Saber. Okay, what the hell is Fujine thinking?
あなた、シローを守るって言ったわね。なら少しは覚えがあるんでしょ。
私に剣を持てというのですか。
そうよ。あなたが私より強かったら許してあげます。けど弱かったら家に帰ってもらうからね。
We already know how this is gonna turn out.
構いませんが、それはどういった理屈でしょう。
Why do we have to do this? I've already won.
シローを守るのは私だもん。シローが一人前になるまで私がずっとそばにいるんだから。
Saber doesn't seem to fully comprehend what Fujine's intentions are. Then again, none of us do.
だから私より弱いやつはいらないの。
Oh man, she spoke so cutely that one time.
あなたが私より強いって言うんなら私より頼りになるでしょ。それなら少しはシローを任せてもいいわよだ。
Fujine swings her shinai around with a pout.
わかりました。あなたを納得させればよいのですね。
そうよ。けど私を納得させるのは大変なんだから。
No sooner has Fujine said that than she practically leaps forward, rushing towards Saber, brandishing her shinai. Ah!
藤ね、めちゃくちゃだ。
She goes in for a surprise attack, even though she hasn't given Saber a shinai yet. This tiger has no business calling herself a teacher. If she's gotta be pulling something like that. Saber stands there in a daze, taken aback by Fujine's surprise attack. Fujine swings for the body.
あれ
Fujine tilts her head in confusion. Well, yeah. We're all dumbfounded and we're just watching, so it must be even stranger, like the mystery of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, which appears in Fate sometimes for Fujine since she's the one who experienced it firsthand. Saber is still standing. The only difference is that she's now holding the shinai Fujine had in her hand in a heartbeat earlier. Can I have it back? It kind of reminds me of that JJK moment in the cultural exchange festival. You know, if you know, you know. Can you give me my sword back, please? I don't know if this is for real, but it's definitely happened. Saber isn't even holding the shinai. She took it, isn't even holding the shinai she took in ready position. Fujine is frozen in her tracks right in front of Saber. Fujine is a kendo expert whose skills are supposedly unmatched. The experience probably made it clear to her that Saber is on a completely different level.
構えろというのでしたら構えますが、そこまでしなければわからない腕ではないでしょう。
I have already won. You have no chance. She's like, ah! Oh my god. That's kind of funny. Oh. Fujine staggers back and drops to her knees.
勝負はつきました。認めてもらえましたか？
I win, bitch. Fujine slumps her shoulders and droops her head low. Just when I think she's about to retreat quietly. Oh my god, I really like Fujine. I like the tiger so much, he's so cute.
変なのに白を取られちゃった。
I had one thing and you took it away from me. Fujine starts to cry so loud that it hurts all of our ears. Well, in the end, it took 2 hours to calm Fujine down. Bro, I need to do homework. Come on. Fujine gestures to Saber, saying, "We need to talk," and went into my old man's room. They were there for 2 hours. She finally came out, looking unsatisfied, and mumbled, I guess I have no choice but to acknowledge her. She'd only nodded in resignation. Sakura, though, was silent the whole time. It was getting late, so Fujine wound up taking Sakura home, but Sakura didn't say a single word. She just bowed and went home.
それじゃあ私も別棟に戻るわね。
That's all Rin said. Come to think of it, Tosaka's been quiet all this time too.
悪かったな。どうせバカな真似してって思ってるんだろ。
Yes, but at the very least, all the secrets are out in the air. We can act normally.
別に。ただあなたのしていることは心の贅肉よ。そんな余分なことばっかりしてたらいつか身動きが取れなくなるわ。
She waves goodnight and heads off to the outbuilding. I'm exhausted. I should probably sleep early today.
待ってください、シロ。私もあなたに聞くべきことがある。
You took me out to get dinner, but I didn't get any food yet.
いいけど、何？
なぜ私を皆に紹介したのですか？私もリンの言う通り、シロの行為は不必要だと思います。
なぜも何もない。単に嫌だったから紹介しただけだ。
シロ、それは答えになっていません。何が嫌だったのか言ってもらわなければ。
Saber draws closer to me. What happened tonight really so strange to her?
そんなの知るか。ただ飯食ってて、セイバーは一人でいるのかって思ったら嫌になっただけだ。強いて言うなら、フジネとサクラにもセイバーを知ってもらっておけば、隠し事も減ると思ったぐらいだよ。
Yeah.
それはあまり意味のあることではありません。むしろ彼女たちに私の存在を知らせるのはマイナスです。この屋敷なら私の存在は隠し通せるのですから、私は待機していた方が良かった。
Better? In what way? Is she saying she's better off being ostracized when the rest of us are all eating?
そんなことはない。セイバーが良くても俺が嫌だったんだからしょうがないだろう。
Your feelings don't matter because I am the protagonist. I look away from Saber.
土蔵に行ってくるから先に部屋に戻っていてくれ。
She doesn't answer. I turn my back on Saber, who seems unconvinced by what I said, and make my way to the shed. Is she gonna follow? Oh, the lights are on. I step outside. The tranquil yard is lit by pale moonlight. The winter sky is clear enough to see the stars above me. I sigh, hardly realizing I'm doing it. Tosaka's right. I'm contradicting myself. I'm heading to the shed to avoid Saber's room, but I don't want to leave Saber alone. I'm having a hard time interacting with Saber as a member of the opposite sex, but I can't ignore her on a human level. It's no wonder Tosaka gets disgusted with me and my contradictions.
参ったな。 未熟なのは魔術だけだと思ってたけど、精神修行もなってないじゃないか。
I absentmindedly look up at the night sky. The night drags on. My inexperience is all the more reason I can't skip out on my training. All I can do is keep on believing that if I work hard enough, I might someday attain something. Oh wow, that's the end of the day. All right, we covered the entire day. Actually, I didn't expect that. Oh yeah. Honestly, it's kind of nice to see the opposite side of what happens if we team up with Rin and she doesn't exactly decide to attack us at school. Because now it does seem like we're actually working together. And I know, team up and whatnot, but we're sharing information, we're trying to coordinate plans together, and we're trying to open up with the people we're close to make this ordeal work. Because I remember thinking, if Tosaka stays with Shirou, how is he gonna explain this to the two people closest to him, who literally go to his house like every day, and they already had like a big problem with Saber in the other route. Now he has two girls, and honestly, this episode did a good job of answering that, especially with Saber having a new role other than just being a distant relative, friend, family friend, whatever you want to call it, of Kiritsugu. It's that in addition to being able to protect Shirou, and she proved it in spades. So yeah, that was a pretty cool interaction. Taiga's really lovable, but next time, I don't know where we're gonna go next time, to be honest. Maybe we're gonna work on trying to figure out who the master at school is, because that's the plot thread that's kind of left open. There's also the stuff with Ilya and Berserker. Lancer's still out there somewhere. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I haven't watched the Fate route in a long time, because other than certain key moments, I really don't remember anything. I think I vaguely remember how certain servants go out, because this is a Holy Grail war, battle royale. People will drop one by one eventually, but I don't remember a lot of the details. But I guess we'll find out what we're gonna do later next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!